Hello! That's right, it's a double feature. It's another episode of Frisch Plays. Today we're playing Power Wash Simulator. That's right, Power Wash Simulator. We're just going to quickly read through all of this important legal information. I would never not read the EULA, the End User License Agreement. Basically, they own my life now. And the privacy policy. They can sell all of my information wherever they want, to whomever they want. And there's nothing I can do about it once I click accept. All right, we got some Wallace and Gromit content here. Now, if you've never seen Power Wash Simulator, what this is it is a game where you clean things. And you might be wondering, why would you want to play a game where you're cleaning things? Well, let me tell you, it is very relaxing. We're going to go ahead and start a new career here. Oh, 1 to 2 players. I did not realize this had multiplayer. Okay, so the first job we've got is to clean the van. It's going to get us $150. Great news! Finally found a van for you at the auctions under your budget. Don't freak out when you see it. It looks like it's just been dredged from the bottom of a lake. But that's a good thing. It means no one else bid on it. They missed out. Underneath that hideous layers of gunk is your perfect workhorse. Engine's a dream, no rust. There's even equipment in the back. Just needs a good hosing down and you're in business. You'll certainly earn your pressure washing stripes getting this thing clean. Okay, I guess we will. Let's go ahead and start a job. Okay, we've got instructions here. Inventory, aim mode, toggle washer, show dirt. Oh, that's going to be helpful. If we can't see the dirt, we will show the dirt. Pick things up. We'll figure it out as we go. Okay, let's take a look around. We're in a garage. Seems like an interesting place to clean something would be in a garage. I'd probably do it outside so I didn't get water everywhere, but is there physics in the game? Not really. Oh, a little bit. I can pick them up, though. Not a fan of gnomes. We'll just leave him there. Out of sight, out of mind. Okay, let's go ahead and start cleaning this up. Okay, what button was show dirt? Oh, wow. Okay, so it is 100% dirty right now. It is literally covered in dirt. Where do I want to start? I want to start somewhere that's going to be kind of satisfying when we finish it. Let's go ahead and start with the door. So the way this works, let me check my volume here. The way this works is you are going to sit and spray this dirty vehicle. And that's it. You are watching the gameplay right now. There is nothing else to it. There are some extra tools that you can buy to make cleaning faster, make cleaning easier. But literally all you're going to do is just clean this object. And change the nozzle type a little bit. Yep, still dirty. The entire car is still dirty. It's just, it's peaceful. It's so peaceful. Just listen to the water. Oh, the door is now entirely clean. Check that out. Let's go ahead and do the next door. I know there's a way to rotate it. Oh, that's jumping. That's showing the dirt. I'm just hitting every button right now. Oh, there we go. Okay. So that's all we're doing is we're washing. Now I'm one of those weird people that gets a little bit of satisfaction from cleaning things. There's just something so peaceful about taking something that's just an absolute mess and making it shine again. Now, a little bit about me. I grew up, I was homeschooled up until I was in about 5th grade. And before that, before I went to school in 5th grade, I was homeschooled, which meant that my parents were my teachers. My sister was my classmate. She was about 5 years older than me, so she was always smarter than me. continues to be smarter than me this day. But one of the things that we did, one of the reasons that I was homeschooled, is that we would go around and we would dig up rocks. Yes, you heard me. We would dig up rocks. We were rockhounds, the term is. And what a rockhound is someone that goes around the country, goes to all these mountains and valleys and beautiful places, and they dig up rocks. And what they do with those rocks is they clean them up, they cut them, they polish them, they make them shine, and then they sell them to people. And that was my parents' job, is we would go dig rocks, we'd clean them up, we'd polish them, we'd sell them. And for some reason, I could have sworn I saw somebody in the reflection of this mirror, and it absolutely scared the night out of me. That was really unsettling. Okay, because there's not supposed to be anything else in this game, like no people. It's not a horror game, but just for a brief second, that mirror, spooked me a little bit. But so that's what my parents did. So I think that's where I got my appreciation for cleaning things, because we'd spend days out on the mountain, just eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. There ain't no bathrooms out there, so you do what you can. And then we'd come home and we would take the rocks that we had dug and we would turn them into something beautiful. So I think I've got an appreciation for taking rough things, taking things that nobody else appreciates, and making them valuable. Which is why I became a teacher, I think. I have a special place in my heart for those students that feel that they are not valuable, for those students that feel that they are too rough to have value, or for anyone to see their value. Guess what, bud? I see your value, and I appreciate your value, and I really, really want to help you show the world that. So really, if you're one of those students that feels like nobody sees you, I guarantee that I see you. And maybe I haven't been able to express it yet, if you're one of my students. But yeah, it's my goal to make you shine. So hopefully I get that opportunity. Hopefully you get that sense before the end of the year and you get to shine, because it's something that everybody deserves at some point in their life. All right, let's take a look at this and see what's still dirty. We're doing pretty good. This green tip is just wide enough and just strong enough that we're getting most of the dirt off. Now this is just the tutorial level. It gets much more difficult from here. We've got different textures, wood, plastic, metal, concrete. It's got different stains and stuff, so you got to use different cleaning products to get it clean. It gets pretty complex, and some of these levels are like hours-long levels where it's not just this truck, which, let's see, we're about 8 minutes in right now. We'll finish this before the next time on Frisch Plays. I'm going to have to climb up on that ladder to get to the top here, I think. I'm also a fan of just washing cars. There's a removals van outside my nightmare neighbor's place. They're finally going. Whoever moves in there is going to need a quality pressure washer. Oh, that's probably telling me about my next level. I also like washing cars. If there was something that I did instead of teaching, it honestly would probably be like detailing cars. Just because it's such a relief when you take a nasty car that's just been covered in gunk and it just stinks and it's just full of garbage, and you get all that out and then it shines and it's like new. Boy, there's just, again, something so satisfying about that to me. I could totally see doing that for a job. What's the crouch button? Yeah, there we go. Gotta get underneath, and then can I go lower? Whoops. Yes. Gotta get underneath, get all the filth. You gonna go with that business name, or do you need me to think some up? I'm phenomenal. I thought up Grouting Thomas for that Tyler, and she's never looked back. Like Doubting Thomas. Oh my goodness. What else is dirty? Oh, the tire. It gets kind of picky sometimes. just little bits. If you miss a little bit of dirt. Okay, that's not a little bit. That's quite a bit of dirt. Maybe I need to go back to the yellow, the stronger one. Yeah. Green was not strong enough. I was just talking about how it was good enough, but it was not good enough for some of this dirt. Boy, if you are still watching this, kudos to you for having the patience and being one of those folks that just likes watching things be cleaned. There's dozens of us, dozens in the world that just want to see the world clean. Looking at my timer here of how long I've been playing. I'm like, oh, I'll finish this within 20 minutes. I'm doubting it now. I'm questioning if 20 minutes is going to be enough time to get through this tutorial level. I'm serious though, the later levels will take like hours of cleaning, of pressure washing. There is a save system, so you don't have to play it all in one sitting, but still, it can be intense. Oh, a little bit in the wheel well. Alright, let's go up here. Can I jump? Oh, I can just jump on top. Yeah, let's just stomp all over it. Nothing can go wrong with stomping all over a car. Millions of protests are wrong. Or right. We've got this. Like a well-oiled machine. Now, I'm not going to complain about that, but I could have sworn I had a lot more dirt on there, and it was like, nah, you're fine. You got it. Maybe it knows I'm approaching next time on Frisch Plays. Going back to that old faithful yellow sprayer. I know there's a way to check what you have left to do. There we go. What else? The windscreen. Oh, the mirrors. I haven't done the mirrors yet. I think the mirrors are the last part after this, after the windscreen here, after the windshield. Boy, it is filthy. Oh, there we go. Just got it. All right. Get the windscreen or the mirrors. The mirror that scared me earlier because I thought there was a person in it. There are too many games that... Oh, job complete. Open the tablet to continue. Oh, and it's got a replay. Making short work of this job. Yes, walking around on top, but you know. All right, we got 150 bucks. What can we spend that money on? We will find out. All right, clean the back garden, $450. Hey Doc, I hope you got a challenge, like a challenge, because I'm pretty sure I've got the dirtiest backyard you've ever seen. That's not me bragging, by the way. I had nothing to do with it. I've just moved back to town for a bit to help my folks, who are both down to their last knee, and rented what I thought would be a great little place. Should have questioned why there weren't any garden pics in the ad. They must have bred rhinos here or something. Anyway, my girls are itching to get back there, and I don't want them to still be itching when they get back inside. So please, do your thing. Thanks a lot, Cal. All right, let's go ahead and get started. We'll take a look at this level. This one's a little bit bigger. Let's see what we got. House looks great. Okay, that's filthy. That's filthy. Oh my goodness, that's filthy. That's filthy. Unsurprisingly, also filthy. Even the birdhouse is filthy. Look at that. Is that also the whole wall? Ah. The fountain. The rocks. The steps. The doghouse. The poor dog's house. Absolutely filthy. The dog's bowl. Let's just clean that one right now. Dog deserves a clean bowl. Stepladder, absolutely clean. At least the stepladder is clean. This is a little overwhelming. Like, I don't even know where to start. And I'm sure that like me, you've probably found an opportunity where you were overwhelmed and didn't know where to start. And so the option was to just give up or to do something. So I'm going to model doing something. I'm going to pick something that is going to bring me the most joy when I finish it. And I think for me, that is going to be something shiny. I like when shiny things get clean. Let's do this little, it's a little kid's car. Now, I had a little kid car when I was a younger child, and would still fit in a tiny kid's car. It was not mine. It was my sister's. It was a Barbie Jeep. And boy, those things were not safe at all. I don't know if you ever have ridden in one of those tiny electric cars that they give children. But that thing was it was made to injure children. I feel like it was made by hospitals, that hospitals invented those little electric cars for kids, because that's the only excuse for why they are as dangerous as they are. Hospitals were like, let's figure out a way to make more money. How about if we strap kids, not even strap, because most of them don't even have seat belts. At least mine didn't have a seat belt. Let's strap kids into this little electric car and let them go probably like 15, 20 miles an hour, and just let them go at the age of like 8 before they fully understand physics or how fast is too fast to take a corner. Let's just set them off and teach them some of the rules of the road before they like know how to spell or count. I think that's young enough to not know how to spell and count when you can fit in one of those things. Okay, so I have one thing done. I have finished the toy car. I'm going to do this lawnmower next because it's also shiny. So when you're overwhelmed and you've got like way too many different things to do and you aren't sure where to get started, just do the thing that brings you the most joy first, is one strategy. There's another strategy, which is do the thing that you're dreading the most. The one thing that, like, when you're done with it, you're going to feel more relieved. I personally like to do an easy thing first, just so I can get something under my belt. It's like, yes, I have finished something. I have accomplished something. I'm making progress. If I try and start with the thing that like I'm dreading the most, I'm just not going to start. It's going to take me so long to get started if I'm waiting to get that awful thing done. But maybe you're different than me. Maybe you have to do the difficult thing first in order to do the easier stuff later. Work in reverse difficulty order. What's interesting is everybody's different and everybody has their own strategy. You just kind of have to figure it out. And you can't really figure it out until you do it. It's not something that you can be like, oh yeah, for sure, I'll start with something easy and then work from there. And then if you never actually start with something easy, then like you don't know if that's going to work or not. Is this thing clean? I feel, oh, that's right, I can show dirt. Wow, I've missed so much. I thought it was clean and I have missed so much. Okay, maybe I shouldn't be a power washer or an auto detailer because it looked clean to me. Let's get down on the ground here. Oh my goodness. Fired on day one. You may know this about me, but I am currently going to school. I'm also a student, just like you. And one of the things that I struggle with is deadlines. Because my school, I don't have weekly. Oh, it's done. Nice. I don't have weekly deadlines. I just have 6 months to finish all three of my classes. And so I have the potential to wait until the last minute and try and do three classes worth of stuff in a short amount of time. So it's important for me to budget my time and do things at a pace that I won't have to wait until the last minute and then panic and possibly not finish my classes. Now, if you had to guess how many times I have actually done my work at a pace that I didn't have to panic and do things at the last minute, just among yourselves, guess how many times I've actually done that. I'll give you a minute. Yeah, it's zero, because I am a procrastinator. I am someone who puts things off until the last minute because I require that panic. If I don't have that sense of panic, I can't get something done. And it's something that I learned about myself throughout the years, that I need that panic. I need that energy of a deadline, of a due date, to push me forward to get things done. And I'm sure that some of you listening might be just like me, where if you need that deadline, without a deadline, you're not going to get a whole lot of stuff done. Which brings me to one of our grading policies, which is that you generally, for most of your teachers, have all the way up until the end of the trimester to get your work done. And you can put it off. And yeah, you'll have an incomplete up until the end. But boy, if you work hard enough in those last 3 or 4 days, you can get that grade from an incomplete to an A. And I've seen people do it. I've seen me do it in school. It's very stressful, right? And I think all of us procrastinators, we know that there's a better way to do it. We know that we hate ourselves in that last moment of panic, where we are forced to give up everything that's fun, give up everything that's enjoyable, and just knuckle down and get stuff done. Again, if you're a procrastinator like me, you probably have been there before. You're probably nodding your head right now like, yep, that sounds like me. If you're not a procrastinator, boy, I wish I could steal your brain, because that is something that I have always wanted to do, is not put things off until the last minute, and not have that sense of panic that comes with being a procrastinator. However, I also do great work, and I'm sure my other procrastinators out there, people that put things off until the last minute, you're probably really good at putting out good work in the last minute. You can probably do better work in the last minute than other people can do in the last minute, because you are used to working under that pressure. I don't remember what got me on that topic, but long story short, procrastinators of the world, unite at some point when we feel like it, when there's nothing else going on that's more fun or enjoyable to do instead. This thing is filthy, and it's got so many crevices and tiny areas and gaps that I can't quite get to. Gotta spray the inside. Oh, okay, I got the propane tank. I think this is going to be my last thing that I clean before I say next time on Mr. Frisch Plays. I'm just hammering that show dirt button. The grill is done. Oh, wow, there's a lot down there. Okay. That makes sense. Oh, I'm so close to being done with this grill. And then we'll check and see overall how much of this job I have complete. Because remember, this is a huge job. It goes from tutorial job that takes about 15 minutes to a large job that takes about an hour, would be my guess, is how long this would take to clean. Am I done with the grill? I think I'm done with the grill. Yeah, the grill is clean. All right, let's go ahead and see completion-wise here. where we're at. Overall, five complete, 5% complete. That is all we have gotten done in the. Does it have a timer of how long I've been in this level? I'm at 25 minutes, so it's been about 10 minutes. So times 20 is going to be over an hour, over 2 hours supposedly to finish this. So I'm going to go ahead and say next time on Frisch Plays, we will see if we can tackle more of this yard and get this yard back in fighting condition, because boy, it is absolutely a mess. Anyway, enjoy your spring break next week and go be awesome. And keep your stuff clean. Don't let it get like this. They should be ashamed of themselves.